Hey, this is Alex from AFS 401k, and it's episode number 54 of Money Hacks. And today we're talking about installment debt and loans, a big piece of somebody's overall cash flow plan. I read an article at the beginning of the month from the Wall Street Journal titled "The 7-Year Auto Loan America's Middle Class Can't Afford Its Cars." And it was fascinating because the article talked about how many of us are stretching out the terms of our car loans to 5, 6, or even 7 years in order to minimize or lower the monthly payments and afford the rising price of automobiles. Now, nothing against cars or cool features on cars, both things that I like. But the fact is, when we look at our overall budget and cash flow for most American workers, many of us are allocating a bigger chunk every month towards our car payment than we have at any point in history. In fact, the average cost for a new auto loan, according to Experian, has jumped up to over $32,000. Now, low interest rates have made it attractive for people to go out and buy new cars and stretch those terms over a longer period of time. But the risk and the concern that we have is, number one, it takes out a big chunk of your monthly cash flow. And for us, that's a big part of understanding your financial plan and developing financial goals for the future. But second of all, these loans can extend beyond the length of how long we're going to own the car. Now, with today's technology, most of the driving functions of cars are lasting longer than ever. The technology, perhaps not so much, needing to be replaced sooner. But the concern, and one of the things that the article cites, is that in many cases, consumers are going out and getting 7-year loans on vehicles and then rolling in outstanding car loan debt from their prior vehicle because they're replacing that car in 4 or 5 years and haven't paid off all of their previous loan, just extending and growing the amount of overall debt we're putting on our balance sheet. It's a big piece of what we think about when we talk about cash flow and financial coaching, to make sure you're making wise decisions for today, tomorrow, and your long-term future. And to date, there's more than $260 billion in outstanding car loan debt, a growing piece of the debt for American consumers. Pretty interesting, and something you should think about when you're getting ready to perhaps purchase or prepare to purchase your next vehicle. So I hope this helps. See you next time.